Good afternoon, guys. Gage and I are just heading out into the swamp, and I gotta tell you, it is mild. Spring is here, everything is melting. It's gotta be plus 5 degrees today. The reason I want to go into the swamp for a walk and put it on the Bigfooter Gary channel is because twice now in the last week and a half I've been out and we've heard a whistle in the one video. I was out doing photography, and then in another video we were walking along talking about paranormal, and right above me a stick broke in the tree just as we were talking about that, and it happened twice in a row. A loud cracking, and Gage heard it. We turned around. I just want to go for a walk. It's a time of year where things, start picking up again. Is anything going to happen? I don't know. But it is warm. Everything is melting. Spring is here. Let's go for a walk in the swamp. I'm hoping that we could capture a whistle is what I'm after. And I'm inviting whatever is out here in the swamp with me. If you're walking with me, if you're watching Gage and I, give us a whistle. So right after I did my intro for you guys, Gage wandered off, and it's just force of habit with me. I gave him the whistle. I gave him the long whistle, and I'm going to do it again right now because he's wandered down the trail somewhere again. Here he comes. Okay, that's how I call him. So that's how I call Gage. You guys know that. Same thing at night when we let him out for a pee. It's a long, straight whistle. And I have the suspicion that whatever is out here, it copies that whistle. Now, the last time we were out here, the microphone did not pick it up, but I heard it with my ears. And there were no tracks of anybody out here. We walked the trail, I'm gonna say probably 35, 40 minutes further down the trail. Nobody around. There's no songbirds back yet. They won't be here for another month or more, probably a month. It's going to be closer to May by the time the songbirds start coming back and nesting. And none of them make a long straight whistle anyway, so I don't know. We've never been able to come up with an alternative source for this whistling. If you go back over the last 3-4 years, I can think of numerous times, at least I'm going to say close to a dozen times, we've captured that, and I've played it for you guys. We actually have recorded it, so I don't know what to say about the whistling, but I'm getting shivers already down the back of my neck. If somebody's here, break a stick, push over a tree, whistle, whatever. That's what I'm after today, is the first clear signs and indications that you're back. Whatever you are, and wherever you've been all winter. Who's to say it's not here all winter? I don't know, but I know my ass wasn't coming out here in the minus 30. Not very often, anyway. Ravens. I just heard cawing. It's usually a good sign when we hear the ravens. I don't know, the microphone on this camera is more for interviews, and 2-3 feet away, it's supposed to knock down background noises. It's quiet. It is 4 o'clock. It is that time of day, and I've got a creepy feeling. So the ravens are back there. Yeah, I don't know why, but guys, I'm totally shivers down the back of my neck and I feel creeped out. The wind kicked up. I can hear the wind up there. Raven's behind us now as well. And there it is. I'm going to amplify this so you guys hear it, but there is a disembodied voice. I'm pretty sure it says, hey. I haven't amplified it yet. Oh, getting shivers. I knew. I could just sense that somebody was out there with me on the trail. Oh, the wind. That's creepy sounding wind. Oh, Gage. He got me there. Gage got me there. Now it's just getting weird because I hear like a sentence, go with us, something like that. It's weird. A stick just dropped out of that tree up there. I just saw a stick like 40 meters from here drop out of a tree up there. I see a dark something way up there. There's the dark thing that I'm looking at right there. What's going on? Like, I'm freaking myself out right now because I have never had multiple disembodied voices like this. Is it, maybe it's not voices? What am I hearing? Guys, it sounds like I hear, hey, again. This is crazy. I've never, we're using the ZVE1. If it's not voices, what am I hearing, guys? What is that? What did we just hear? Comment below. Almost the time of year where we should be camping out. Last of winter. I am home alone this weekend. The girls are all down in Toronto. It's Kaylee's birthday. Happy 16 to Kaylee. They wanted to go shopping and for high tea. No, this guy's out. I don't like tea and I don't like shopping. Blast of cold air just hitting me now as I come around the corner, this section of trail here. I mean, it's odd because the air is warm today. It's so mild out. So I'm sure that's just a natural cooling effect here. Maybe a darker section of the woods, a little more shady, and definitely a few degrees colder. Sometimes I want to just come out here and sit with the parabolic dish and record quietly, and tonight I kind of feel it's quiet, it's creepy. It would have been a good night. I never thought of that till I'm actually here, but I'm going to just stand here and record quietly for a minute because it's very quiet. I don't hear the ravens anymore. Some days, even here, you know, closer to the house, we're only half a mile from the house. I get that creepy feeling, and tonight I've got it. What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything, guys, without actual evidence, you know, audio or something. I get it, but we have to get out here and try to record it. And I'm not going to hype something up just for the sake of making a video, so it is what it is. I'm just telling you guys, the woods have a creepy feel to them tonight. I almost feel like we're going to get something, but I can't guarantee anything. But I am getting shivers. Oh. When the trail's kind of melty like this, you will step in some soft spots, and it's not easy on old man Gary's back when I suddenly slip like that. That gives you a good wrenching. I can only do that about 10 times a trip before I gotta call it quits. Did you guys hear that? I didn't hear it in the field, but I just heard it during the editing. There's a very slight whistle right there. We're gonna amplify it and I'll play it back. There are trails out here this winter, like right here. I didn't even run the snow machine over them, so they haven't been used all year. But basically just kept this one main trail open this year. So on our other channel, the main channel, I've got 2 videos coming out here where we captured disembodied voices again. Just doing mundane things around the house. Working on the hot tub, I got a voice. And then I was working on the Carol and Jack murder case, and I was doing the edit, and I went to interject something from my edit. I recorded a session, and we got another disembodied voice there, and it actually says Jack. So there is another hope here in that, oh, yeah, full of shivers. We could capture some kind of disembodied voice on this walk as well. So I do listen to all of it in hopes of... Now I will note as well, full shivers going down my back, that both of the last 2 voices, even though we're using cameras that record in stereo, the voice only came through the left channel of audio. And it's just something to note. And if it happens again, that to me tells us that it is not just my coat rubbing on something, my boots scuffing in the snow, and like an ambient noise. Because if it was, it would still be recorded in stereo. So these voices are different, and they come through on one channel only. We're closing in on the creepy corner now. I guess we were supposed to actually get back out to the snowshoe trail and do a session back there, but today it was too late, guys. I didn't have 4 hours. That's what it takes me to go out there, do a session, and then hike back. So, but somebody did comment on the Bigfooter Gary channel that it's time to get back in the woods, and I looked and yeah, I haven't done a video out here in a month, so it is time to just hike these trails. I don't know what's up with Gage tonight. He's gone again. I'm almost right at the creepy corner. It's right there. You can see the rock. Right there's the rock. Now I'm getting full waves of shivers sitting here in the editing chair because I just whistled for Gage and immediately we hear that same reply. They're very short in this video. Usually they're long, drawn out, straight, monotone whistles. It is one note. It doesn't change in pitch, but they're very short. And there was a reply as soon as I whistled. I'll play it for you again. All right, whatever entities live out here at the creepy corner, I'd like to say hello and happy spring. If you can let us know that you're here. There goes the wind again. It's almost like the wind responds. I hope this microphone is picking it up. It's creepy as hell. Can you knock for me? He heard something. Look at him looking. Well, even though my spidey senses are tingling, I guess this is going to be a pretty boring video. Well, the snow is still too deep for me to walk off and go to the other stone box. The snow will be over my knees in many places, so we're going to need a couple of weeks of this kind of weather right here for the snow to melt down to a level. Somebody wanted me to go back to the Lost Trappers cabin and do another session there. I could. Again, that is an extremely long hike, guys. That's a couple-hour hike, then you got to do the session, then you got a couple hours to come out. But maybe... You know, it's happened many times before. We just go for a walk like this, and then the strangeness starts. I really had a feeling when we left the house with the shivers and then the ravens starting up very shortly after that, that this was going to be an eventful walk, but really it's been pretty quiet. very, very distant, right on the edge of hearing. I can hear the ravens. Okay, I just heard something twice, and Gage heard it as well. He stopped on the trail in front of me. It sounded like somebody stepping off in the snow there. Another trail that goes off in that direction there we didn't use this year. So the swamp has been empty for months back here. Gage and I have gone through maybe half a dozen times on the snow machine. But it's been one of those years where we just really haven't been back through here a whole lot. And in my head I was wondering, does that make the spirits or whatever is back here, does it make them happy that we're not here? Or does it make them long for company? And then I got a wave of shivers, and it's still going. The shivers are still going. And I don't know what that means. Thought I could hear like talking just on the edge of hearing there. And then I heard that soft, like, step in the snow again right there. Oh, that's weird. What am I hearing? Definitely hearing something right there, guys. I just heard branches rustle again right here. There isn't a stitch of wind, and it was like right here, somewhere right here. There's no birds, there's no... Who's here? Who's here? I'm not the only one hearing it. Gage is hearing it as well. I'm not crazy, guys. I could hear twice now something on each side of the trail. Earlier it was behind me on that side, and then just right here it was on this side, and I heard branches rattle right beside me, like 10 feet away from me, and there's no birds, no nothing there. And Gage heard it too. It's like It's like something's keeping pace with me here. Making subtle. As we're walking along the Skidoo Trail, it's like branches are moving where there is no trail. I don't hear like somebody walking like you would hear the snow. It's noisy. I don't hear that, but I'm hearing branches moving. And there's no wind. Whistle or knock, or I'm out of here. Oh. A big raven just flew by. I think I missed it. I saw it with my eyes. I heard it first. The flapping, the silent, almost silent flapping of wings, and then a big, huge raven just flew by. If I'm being completely honest, I think there's more to these ravens. We've said it before. I've jokingly commented on it, but guys, you gotta wonder. Every time I think we've captured whistling and strangeness in these videos, the ravens are here following us. All right, guys, I'm almost back at the house, so I just wanted to say thanks for joining us for a quick walk this afternoon. First one of the season, I guess. I just had a feeling that we, could capture something, but I don't think we did. I guess you'll know about it. I don't know. I'm still walking on the trail. I haven't edited this yet, so if I'm wrong, I'll be excited to find out that we did capture something I didn't know about, but it was weird. I have to say, guys, I could hear... Not only could I hear brush moving, I could feel the presence of something. Somebody, something, I don't know. What lives back here? I don't know. There is something, guys, that lives out in the swamp where nobody goes. We've captured a lot of evidence of that, and whether you believe it or not, go back and watch the videos that I used to make 3-4 years ago. 100% I would have told you there's nothing back here, but I have completely changed my mind. There is something back there, and the more you investigate and spend time around it, you begin to sense it, and I'm getting shivers down my back right now like it's here again. Don't you follow me home, because I'm home alone tonight, so... All right, we'll keep you guys posted. Catch you in the next one.